Look at me, look at what I've managed to achieve. Look at what I've managed to achieve through my own decisions and discernment. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, these are going to be general readings for your star sign for the new moon. I wasn't planning on doing new moon readings, to be quite honest, but like everything else that's going on in the sky at the moment, this is quite an important new moon. The new moon is in Sagittarius on the 26th, but we're in the middle of Jupiter conjunct the galactic center. We've had Venus conjunct it by the time the new moon gets here. The sun has entered Sagittarius, which is get up and go energy. Mars has entered Scorpio, which is, guess what, get up and go energy. And there was a final thing. Yes, Mercury has turned direct. Yes, Mercury retrograde is over, but it's been quite a good Mercury retrograde with all this other stuff going on. And no doubt you've learnt lots and had to confront no end of demons from the past. But the question that I am laying with these cards is, what will we be beginning? So that means what to look at, what to increase, not like a decision on high to say what we will be beginning, but a decision that should come from us. Something that lights your passion should be the thing that you follow. And what I'm hoping to give is advice for whatever it is that lights your passion that you decide to follow. Now, if you're not following your passion, this reading will not be for you. But with the stars as they are at the moment, follow your passion. Listen to your intuition, follow your passion. If something makes you think, oh yes, that's what I want to do, then now is the time to start doing it. Okay, let me bring up the cards. Okay, Cancer, well, you know all about new beginnings at the moment, don't you? We have numerous leaving cards here. The situation where you're in at the moment, 8 of Cups, where you are walking away from that you've had before. Some of the dreams that were good for you, some of the dreams that weren't so much. You're a little bit upset and perturbed by this, but you have to remember that some of those dreams you will be carrying with you. However, there is a burden that is dragging you back at the moment. Not even dragging you back, just dragging you down, staying in your way. It's there's commitments and nostalgia that are in your way of you moving on. But that is irrelevant because you are moving on. We have a 6 of Swords crowning the situation as well. And as the foundation of the situation, justice. You may be feeling a little out of balance at the moment, but you are actually being put back into balance. This is why you have drawn away or are moving away from one stage of life into a whole new stage of life where things are a lot more stable and a lot more stable. Yeah, stable. There's materially stable, you will have the resources that you are requiring, and there is a whole new, in this Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing a whole new fascination for the world around you, a whole new kernel, K-E-R, of interest and influence. Your intuition is already leading you towards this. You are being led by your intuition at the moment, and you're aware of this. It's the moon that's leading them in the 6 of Swords, this one person in the 6 of Swords anyway. And the future for you is the Magician and the Fool, which exercising your own power, crafting what it is that you are wanting right now, and the whole new beginning. Again, this is a whirling dervish dancer. I think that's what you call them, whirling dervishes. The balance that is required and implied by this moon card, because the moon is often about balance, like the wolf and the dog, the tame and the wild. That you are balancing these two forces within in your life, the twin pillars, or on this um, on this deck, it either looks like twin candles or twin lightsabers. But the again, two forces coming into balance, and we have a very interesting nascent young divine coupling here. We have the Princess of Pentacles, that at the moment things are growing for you, things are secure and changing, they are in a dynamic state, things are coming around for you, are being born for you. And the way that you are seeing yourself is the Prince of Pentacles. So you're getting the chance to display how well things are going. So this might be why the burden of the nostalgia is you're wanting to go, yeah, look at me, look at me, look at what I've managed to achieve, look at what I've managed to achieve through my own decisions and discernment, and also with the help of other decisions that have been made in your favour. Justice can be an impartial force that's imposed. Here I've got 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Again, balance. There are two beams coming down in this Justice card. Yeah, I will get the other one right in a moment. That one of self, one of other. So things have gone in your way, in your favour, because I think previously we have the Page of Swords and 3 of Cups. So people weren't being exactly what they said they were being, weren't being exactly who they were presenting themselves as. But news came to you and upset all of this. And this is what has inspired this whole, right, that's it, I'm moving on. You are being given the chance to see your own power in action, because from the Oracle card that sits here, we've got the Magician and the Mirror right above the Magician for the future that's coming in. And also, I think with you walking away, you are getting some well-deserved peace and quiet. But for the future card, again, Justice, the results of the decisions that you make now will come in your favour. And the 4 of Pentacles, which on this particular one, he's not just protecting what is his. Like this Prince of Pentacles down here, he is displaying what is his. He's going, look, hey, I've got all this. I'm doing okay. And it's not like, oh, I've got this and I've got this and I've got this. It's like, no, hey, look at all this stuff I've managed to gather. I'm doing all right. You know, there's that eagerness, that cheerfulness. It's not ego driven, even if ever so often you feel like it might be a bit ego driven. But hey, you're allowed the odd dig now and again. Why not? But you are being led by your intuition. High Priestess, again, that balance imagery coming through again. And 9 of Pentacles, you are standing on your own 2 feet to accomplish all of this with the resources that you need. Even though there's part of you that thinks, I wish this hadn't been necessary, it was, because it's leading you to a great new place. Do you know what I mean? That there's, yeah, it probably was a bit too much hoo-ha and argy-bargy between people to get you to go, that's it, I'm off. Oops, not the camera. But that's it, I'm off. You're worried that you've been too single-minded and that the change would be for the worse. But as we can see here, it won't be. You've already started this change moving. Now you need to make sure that you are concentrating on not exhibiting your power, but yeah, exhibiting your power, but actually using your power in a fashion that is led by your intuition, by all these. There was another moon card, yeah, by all this moon influence that's coming around. You can expect powerful change. It's time to breathe out. So you've started on this already, and now you're receiving a blessing on this whole new start that you've been moving towards. And what I was saying about a divine coupling, out of the quantum oracle, you have a kindred partnership. You are not the only person that is supporting you at the moment. There is someone around you who is going, yeah, go on, you go for it. You are finding like-minded people to you, the healing light. You've got things to recover from whatever happened before, which these events felt bigger than what they were when they were happening. Very soon you'll get to a point to look back and go, I don't know why I let it bother me. And that's where you want to head to, because of course it bothered you, because you didn't know at the time how trivial it all was. But now you're gaining the perspective to go, yeah, that doesn't matter. So this new path where you're moving on, forging ahead on your own in pastures new, that could be job, that could be relationship, that could be moving away from family or moving away from a group of friends, moving away from an area. It could be a physical move. There's definitely motion, which results on you being able to focus on you being in charge of you for a while. These decisions that you are in the process of making, some that you've already made, some that you've already started, but your decision-making process hasn't quite finished yet. As long as you are being led by your intuition, they're going to come around fine, and you are going to receive harvest from them. This is going to be a good thing. Just keep using your discernment. So, if this means anything to you, comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there. And now there should be a Cancer and a Cancer Sun playlist up on my channel, so have a look through those. Don't forget, if this was your sun sign, check out your moon and rising. But in the meantime, have a fantastic new moon. This is a blessing on what you have already started. Yeah, crack on. Cheers.